Hey guys, Justin back with an engineer's perspective, and I just wanted to do a quick video on edge aggression because it's something that I talk about a lot, and one of my channel viewers that I really enjoy who comments a lot, we've been talking about in the comments, and has edge aggression and how to obtain it as you go up into finer and finer grits. And I'm not talking about how to obtain that aggression, but I just want to explain a little bit about what it means to be aggressive on the edge. And I talked about a little bit in that when I first got the best tester, but I just wanted to explain a way to, and to kind of show you a little bit of what's going on. So this is a Benchmade Steep Country. It's the new one. It's got S30V and it's hardened to 58 to 60 Rockwell. I'm inclined to believe from sharpening it that it's at the higher end of that spectrum. I'm guessing it's closer to 60. It's got, what is this? Is this a 17 degree per side angle, I believe? And it's like 15 thousandths behind the edge. Really great knife. Comfortable handle despite having these, but they're quite rounded. Very comfortable knife, pretty lightweight, nice sheath. Anyways, so aggression. So S30V is a great steel for taking an aggressive edge with decent carbide volume and a nice dollop of vanadium carbide. But really, the aggression comes from your sharpening, as you can ruin the aggression of any steel by screwing up the sharpening. And what this means, aggression, is the best way to explain it is when you cut into something that it'll physically, with teeth, bite into it. And the best way to feel that is called the Murray Carter, I think is the one who invented this or has popularized it, but is the Carter 3-finger edge test for sharpness. So thumb on the back, 3 fingers on the edge, and you're gonna try to basically run the knife like that across your finger pads, except for you're moving your fingers. So I'm just gonna stick them right on the edge, and I'm just feeling how they're digging into my skin. And I doubt you can see it, but you see when I move my fingers, my pads don't move because they're stuck to the edge. And that's because it's aggressive, even though this is a DMT course, then Veneve 400F, 800F, and then strop 3 passes per side on a 1 micron diamond on balsa wood. And I just best tested it and it was a 105 best. So very, very fine edge, but very aggressive. But I noticed something when I was feeling the edge. So down here in this part of the blade, if I attempt to move my fingers so I can feel it grabbing on, if I keep trying to slide them, it will slice my fingers and cause them to bleed. But I noticed right up here at the tip, I didn't quite get that aggressive edge that I really love. So let's see if I can demonstrate that. So I'm gonna use one finger here. There you go. Do you see that? See how I can move my finger along it? So there is some bite there, but not the amount that I like. And the more pressure I put in, obviously, the more it bites in. But you see how I can actually drag my finger. So it is biting in, but I can drag it without it cutting me. I cannot do that down here where it's properly, aggressive. I can't move my finger. It will cut into me. So that's the way to feel what an aggressive edge feels like. And the way this plays out in real life is, the easiest example is like fruit. Oh, look at that, I even got grapes right here. Is fruit. Let's see if I can do it on the tip. So we've got this grape here, right? See how I can move the edge back and forth and it didn't break the skin? Whereas here, I was able to move it a little bit, but this is a pretty nasty grape. Actually, I can do it here too even. But like here, I can saw back and forth and it won't break the skin. Whereas here, if I saw back and forth, it cuts in. So yeah, that's aggression. That's what I'm looking for with my edges. What I prize is it has to be refined enough, but it's got to be aggressive. It's got to be deburred. So yeah, that's the way to test for aggression. That's what it looks like. That's how it plays out in real life. But aggressive edges, that's what I'm all about. You can get aggressive edges on simple carbon steels if you sharpen them correctly. So this is white number 1. It's just iron and carbon. And not back here, because I just recently used this and dropped it a little bit. I didn't use it much, but I rounded the apex back here. But right here, I cannot pull this knife, because if I do, it will cut me and cause me to bleed. So you can even do it on simple steels. You don't need vanadium to make an aggressive edge. So yeah, if it's not something that you know about, I really recommend you look into it and start trying to get aggressive edges on your steels, because it'll change things. Once you can get an aggressive edge that's fully deburred, you can't go back. It's just so good. So yeah, that's all I've got. Oh, have a good one. Bye.